I really felt our team competed. When we played them the first time, I thought offensively our inability to execute really hurt us. The second time around, we were in such an amazing environment on the road at Mississippi State. It's senior night. They've got 4 seniors that they recognize, so we knew it was going to be a challenge, but I felt our team came in there with the mindset, with the work ethic to come in there and win and compete. And so I was proud of the effort. I wasn't extremely happy with the number of turnovers that we had. I thought that really deflated us offensively, gave them easier transition baskets. But we are definitely moving in the right direction. We're so much better than we were when we first played them, and I can see the dramatic improvement in our team.
So as we said, we saw rotation. We've been seeing rotation in that 5th starting spot. You started Jalen. What are you looking for in that final spot?
It's a combination of things. When you recognize that in SEC play, teams have size and they have athleticism, and this is one of the best conferences to ever play in. I've got versatility on my roster, and so when Spencer went down, I really felt as though we could play more man-to-man. I felt as though we could have a defensive stopper with size on the ball handler, on some people's best players. Defensively, we could do some things, and then offensively, you're looking for execution. So, and starting Jalen Cherry as of late, she's a player that defensively, when she's locked in, she can create turnovers, she can create havoc on the offensive team, but more importantly, she's also an offensive threat. She's one of the few kids on our team that can shoot the three, has the mid-range game, and can elevate and shoot the pull-up jumper and get to the rim. So she's got a lot of positives that we're looking for in that 5th spot.
Right. So as you know, if you win Sunday, you'll be a 7th seed, and if you lose, you'll be 8. So it's only one number off. So how big of a difference is that 7th through 8th?
Well, we've got to make sure that we win on Sunday to position ourselves to be a 7 seed. That's the most we can do at this point. Playing in the SEC tournament, it's going to be competitive, but you've got to take it one game at a time. And everybody in our league is going to be putting their best effort out there. No matter if you're a 7 or 8 seed, you still want to go out there and compete no matter what the seed line is. And the more games you win, the closer you get to that championship. And that's going to always be our goal, is to win an SEC championship and then put ourselves in a position to have even a better seeding for NCAA tournament play.
Right. And, the game's coming up this Sunday. Winning would mean big momentum going into the tournament. How important is momentum in any sport, especially in women's basketball?
Well, first off, it's great to be home on a weekend. We haven't been home on a weekend for 6 weeks, and to have our senior night here, to be able to be in front of our own fans, to be able to celebrate Shanice Norton, who's graduated in December, Yasmin Bidakundala, who's going to graduate in the spring, and our support staff, which is our managers. It's going to be an emotional day, but we know that on Sunday, when that ball is thrown up, we've got to be focused in on one possession at a time and not necessarily think about what seeding or what have you, any of that. The only thing they need to focus on is staying in the moment, and then let the game itself signify what it's supposed to in our standings. But it's going to be a game that you got a team that's playing really well, Auburn. They've got a balanced attack. Their perimeter game is they go as Alexander and McKay go, but Unique Thompson inside has been just a force. For us, being at home, we've done a much better job of playing competitively at home and winning at home the last 3 games. I feel like our team, though, knows what's at stake. They know what they need to do, and we're well prepared for the challenge.
Your team, Shanice and Kayla, really talk about finishing games and finishing the season. So do you feel like your team is peaking at the end of the season? Do you feel like you're at a good point right now going into the postseason?
I feel like we're in a good place. This is such a young team, So it's always the player's game. And, you know, as their coach, I come in, and my staff, we come in to make them and push them to be better each day. And so I've seen growth in this team. I've seen them become more of a team on a mission, a team that wants to play and keep playing. And they're a team that's going to fight to the very end. They're not going to give up. That's one thing about this group is they can be down, and you can still see the fight in them. At the end of the year, you want to finish on a good note, period. You want to leave here knowing that the last regular season game you played, you won. And to finish off your regular season on a positive will only help segment us into the SEC tournament.